Hello everyone and welcome back to the good old stream. We're in today's, well, last time we beat Bahamut, and now everyone wants my help. So, that's really just it. I think we're gonna try the S-class hunt while we're here too. Oh, they're all dead. Yeah, people don't get far without me. We tried. Oh yeah, the camera's over there now, not up there. I'm looking up.
You can still walk up the lift to Martha's.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were talking to Clive.
I didn't ask, Oscar.
That wasn't a request. I didn't come to make friends, Oscar.
Lord Rossfield.
Hi.
If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seems to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
I do.
Thought
Please.
we'd sneak by them.
By the love of
I
God.
didn't know there would be so many. Behind you.
Are there more? Oh, it's a turtle.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
That's a turtle, sir.
we can certainly try.
I'm a big fan of Critical Role, you see, Jill. You can certainly try.
Then let's do our duty.
I'm gonna shoot a tornado at them. Actually, we're gonna flip the earth out from under them. Did I miss? What the hell was that? The range on that attack is never quite... Jesus Christ, this turtle's huge. Holy man, that turtle's a lot fatter than I realized. Like, that is a fat... Oh man, I was switching to my shield. That is a fat turtle. Oh, damn. It's one tough turtle. Ah. Ah. There we go. Punch in face. Oh, that was stupid. That was a terrible attack to use. Punch in face. Oh, he didn't spin. I lost confidence in my ability to perfect block that. Hey, I pulled out the shield. Yeah, but I was also in the middle of a combo, you see. Well, that wasn't worth it at all. Jeez, man. What? Ah, that was awful. Can we pretend none of that happened? Flip the earth. Now I gotta take care of scorpions, apparently. I don't know what he's doing, but I knew it was that. You can't fool me, turtle. Ha-ha! Punch in face. I'm gonna do it again if you keep acting this way, man. Haha! Not this time. Punch in face. There we go. Man, that turtle, man. Actually, that was clearly a tortoise. Shut up. Shut up, Wade. I don't need to hear that from you.
I don't think so.
Well, then I got that terrible feeling. Good. I had that terrible feeling that my mic wasn't working.
I keep walking into them.
Oh.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
Ho ho!
I see you're all...
Martha!
Nothing wrong.
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second halt.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without...
Don't you worry about...
The moment
Oh.
I'll follow.
And then we'll... Oh, my goodness. I'm a fool. I've made a mistake I didn't think about. I use my phone as my webcam now, and all the photos of the hunts are there. But there is another solution. But that means I don't have an idea where all the hunts are anymore. I think I remember where the S-Class one is. That just means I don't have my reference photos. I perhaps didn't think that through. Perchance I did not come up with the best solution. Oh! Ain't that something?
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Actually, they're headed for death. It's like, I wasn't even the one that attacked you. Why did I get the precision strike? I forgot about the lunge for a while. Ah! The chocobos have become ridden with ash. This is disturbing. That's disturbing. Oh, cool, we won.
Something's coming.
Uh-oh. Something dangerous?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
You came for the worst part.
First round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
I flipped the earth. Oh, that was pretty easy. Ow! You know what? You deserve this. Give me your face. Boom, baby. Quake? Ow. Oh! There we go. A bit more damaging than that turtle was.
Enough.
Boom, baby. The spoils of war. Nice. Nice. A nice.
Do you see any more?
No.
No.
Good.
It won't be long before
Good.
the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Good. A good solution. Let's do it. So, the desert was a lot easier of a problem to fix than this one. It was just
What
bandits.
did you find out there?
Literally nothing.
Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds. How many of your men were injured?
All of
A
them.
sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory.
That doesn't answer the question at all.
As the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only... It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
Permission granted.
Say, Martha, you'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can.
Ha! Of course they can stay. Thank you, Martha. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Cool.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Who?
Here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Oh.
Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Oh.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
What?
Learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oath.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid.
Oh.
No little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that it's all right. We know what you mean.
I get it,
There's only
kid.
so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squat.
Would that really be you were a squire once? And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Which was almost none. Okay. How am I doing on health? Is it gonna let me use a potion or anything? Yeah, I'm like dying. Let me access my inventory because there's a shop here where I can buy more. Well, this is a flaw that's gonna annoy me. Excalibur is just able to be bought.
Is that everything?
Oh, I'm selling. Jesus.
Much obliged.
Yeah, do it and then make me use it.
Them in your bag.
Yeah, I want to use it now, but the game won't let me do it inside cities, which is super annoying. Well, we're going to the S-Class hunt without full resources. It was not my idea. Okay. I think there's one around here. Oh, cool. That'll help. I might be wrong. But I could have sworn there was a... Oh, I'm thinking of an entirely wrong area. I'm a goof. It's like I can't get to it. Is it right here? No. It's supposed to be like right here, I think. Whatever, we'll try it again later. Main quest stuff today, because I don't remember where any of the hunts are.
First we find Isabel.
Oh ho.
Say he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I know where she's at.
Whole of Oriflamme under a flood. And we're next.
Where else would she be? Isabel, what's your situation?
I can't do it.
Lonely soldier. You're not Isabel. Who are you?
My lord. Milady.
Hi.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes.
Oh,
Like a Kashik, but different. They've
please elaborate.
I've lost count.
A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what's
Oh.
your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all.
Then we'll look for
Nothing. Why? Man, it was pretty messed up last time I was here. They had some messed up side quests. Looks like it's just normal now.
We could leave.
Things change for the worse, and not for the better. Except now it's everyone's problem.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
Oh,
We lost the captain this very morning.
oh,
Tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days.
oh.
What would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty.
Oh,
In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers.
we signed up because it was easy under prosperity.
Choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
We never actually trained.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. It's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have
Oh.
to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Really? That's what convinced him?
Word with-
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
But I helped the other two first.
Sought to take matters.
It was a noble effort. I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my...
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
They may have.
And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
The survivors. You there, Survivor 1.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
My bike didn't work.
I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. The back of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
Leave that to us.
Oh, he never did get to the village. They're all dead. What did we do to deserve this? I can think of a few things.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me,
Do you remember where you were?
on the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all
Probably dead.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
He's
We
dead.
should head for more.
Joseph's dead. He died very slowly and very painfully. Like, imagine the worst pain you possibly could,
It was all they could do.
and think, what if it was worse?
They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Ambrosia! We ride! Let's see. Is Chloe still back here? Oh god. What would have happened if I went up there? Can I go up there? I'm sure it's just decorative. I don't care enough. Let's go. Is the blood from those two goofs still over here? The two buffoons, those messed up quests I did? No. So they cleaned. I haven't been here in some time. Oh, that was easy.
I see them. With me. You're finished.
Did I only get one with that? Lame. Oh. What does that mean?
Save your strength.
Were you actually considering coming into Shiva for turning into Shiva for just this, Jill? No, you don't need that. Did we win? Okay. Surely we've won. Oh my god, a lich. Woo! Hey, come on, man, I dodged. Oh, come on. There. Punch your face. Man, ever since I powered that thing up, it's been like wrecking. Oh, so close to 50. Alright, my shield's up. My shield is up. I got cheated.
You're finished.
Oh ho! I was holding up yield. Titana Blocker, dunno.
Do you think there are more?
Probably.
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
How do you fight such an enemy when you're not Clive or Jill?
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh,
Oh.
isn't that right, Captain?
Probably.
Lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Good.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
Huh.
It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh?
Whatever it takes.
Me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. The people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and
Charlie, I swear, if you knock over all those cords, you shouldn't even be over there.
If you don't mind. sentries to post.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problem, but it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
You're welcome. Man, the Martha one really was time consuming. Cool.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Oh. Where to? Out, huh? Ho ho. Charlie, you have the worst timing if you are asking me to take you outside.
Did you see that?
Ugh.
Tell me you saw that.
Especially since my phone's my webcam now. I can't just text Allie. I never saw the flaws in this. Be like, hey, can you let Charlie out?
Hello from all our friends thanking you for your time. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the run?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystal. The nation's still...
I gotta create a transition, like, moments away card.
Days on.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen.
Oh, she heard everything. Go, Charlie.
You take my point.
Go.
Now
Go.
is not the time
Go.
to second guess yourself.
Thank you, Allie.
To visit the infirmary. Turner says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
He's alive and awake. Joshua, sweet baby boy, you're alive. Oh, I forgot that Dion was here.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet.
Oh,
And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
I see. And it didn't work.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him.
Oh,
Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
oh.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Everything. Say it.
Very little,
Oh,
I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
you still know more than all of us.
18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since.
Oh,
Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
which he already did.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
You're Ifrit.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the
Ultima needs all primals. Nah.
a limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
Oh.
Fire, only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive,
You are different. You're special.
Oh.
Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. They do not end there.
They don't?
The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
Disgusting.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
Explain.
Mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Oh.
Inside you.
So he's still there? But how is he controlling others?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him.
Aurora.
What were you thinking?
To not let him have Clive.
Is that or let him take Clive? And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
That doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
I disagree.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Gav! Why is everyone dying at once?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Come over here. Careful how you jump. Thank you, girlie.
Well, what's the short of it?
You won't believe it.
I told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
Huh.
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid?
Oh.
Were they able to escape?
No.
No,
Oh.
they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
I see. That's Aurora.
And we shall.
That's the cat.
So, prepare us, Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Oh, Gav.
What's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
So we say.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua.
What?
Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree.
Oh.
But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was standing for me in Tabor if we became separate.
All right, we travel together.
Oh.
Clive.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
I disagree.
Thank you.
I firmly disagree.
Look after him.
Next to you might actually be the worst place he could be right now. His body is the prison for the being that's trying to capture you. God, a bunch of new quests right now. Oh my god, that's a lot of quests. And more hunts. We'll look at hunts later since I turned my phone into my webcam and didn't think about it and don't have a way to take pictures as reference material right now. I guess I could take screenshots on the PS5 actually. But where's the fun in that?
See the sun again?
It's not about fun. Torgal, you're hanging out with the seamstress? Okay. Since when? Oh, good. He wants more monster parts. Oh, it's not the guy.
Blasted book.
Hi.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
I don't understand.
What's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps you remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So
Ah.
if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a...
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. I'd be only too happy to lend you. So,
A fried mortress of skyworm.
Oh.
That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even existed.
Oh!
Wow. That's a question for a kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, me.
Fine. And if he does, I'll see if I can find...
You do that.
Ba-da-da-ra. You guys are weird. They're delicious in dungeoning. Oh, someone in here needs my help anyway. What do you want?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly
You bet.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. The one I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do, which almost certainly means they had it.
Ha! Which means they did it.
I think it just might. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice. They were in the atrium when I last saw them.
La 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 la. Good animal. I've only seen the first episode. I don't know if I'm feeling it off of that one alone yet.
I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is mixed.
I see.
Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Oh.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not.
Oh.
I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast.
I see.
One can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
If I find one, I find the other.
Best of luck, Clive, and do say.
Let me solve all these other plebs' problems first. People always need something from me, you see.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into time?
Yeah. Who wants something from me here? A humble request. Oh. I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there's none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of material aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness apple to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, pray thee, come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Why, indeed. There's a lot of other mail to read on a different day. I'm not interested in reading all that mail just yet. Goots? You need something?
What am I gonna do?
Is everything alright, Guth? You seem more discomposed than usual.
I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright.
What's going on, Goots?
Yeah. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like focus agents.
I see.
Selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lash. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks.
How do you end up in these situations?
Of course.
An eye for an apple. What? Oh, well, this one's closer right now. Side quest, side quest.
Lady Karen,
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
you're doing good trade then. Both in and out of the hideaway?
Clark, what exactly are you getting? Not once in 5 long
Ah.
years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just ask. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it?
Ah!
You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was, no. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor rogue.
Of course.
Well, that didn't seem to go well.
I spoke with... that the rumors were unfounded. And that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. While it sounds like she may have done things she regretted...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught up in how bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, I'm going to find out.
It's not gonna go well.
He said they were all talking about her in Dalamil, so that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, but that's why you...
Okay, cool. Ah, I guess I'm tagging along, huh? Man. Wonder how many, like, side quests there really are.
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
Oh, calm down.
What do you reckon we should do?
Is that the scale? Yep.
Sid!
Hi.
Out of your studies, I see. What is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Miss Middledore? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss
Engineer.
Middledore said, the best way to see
Cool.
how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
We have a problem.
The part was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Let's look at the gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
No.
Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Ha!
My fault? You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
I was tracking my calories.
And how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Rude.
But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? Don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
He would not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
Yeah! That's what it is.
Before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Another time.
Think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
Ah!
And then the arms
So funny.
hands by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
You got it, kids. Probably.
All finished.
What did you assemble that
Did
with?
it?
Well, with Sid's help.
You also didn't put the gear back on, though.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah.
Heirs.
Hairs for the future. She's showing
Oh,
us the
God.
secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
They tried their best.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Also, the gear, Clive.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
Oh,
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
nah. He wants you to figure it out. I'm sure they'll figure it out fine. Did you figure it out?
Get anything? Did you, Sid?
Nope. I forgot nothing. I'm teaching you a lesson. You're the ones who assembled it. I followed your instructions. You forgot something. That's how that works, kids.
Tell me you saw that.
I saw nothing. What's this one? Oh, telling her about it. Now I'll tell you all about how those kids messed up. And that you were right.
Well, did you...
It was as you thought.
Uh-huh.
The children, they dismantled them to see how they work.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea.
Ah.
The one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see.
Neat.
Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow, but that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life.
Do you mean she puts on airs?
What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
Ho ho! You think they figured out that gear? I don't think they have. Whoop. Alright, let's go. Back at the... Oh. I can't do side quests right now then, huh? I didn't expect that. Okay, main quest it is. Who'da thunk? Walking with the Torg. Welcome to the team, Joshy boy. For now. I'm sure you won't be here for long. Oh! Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream.
Gotta pet my boy.
Walking like he used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gather the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
I see. Not what we're talking about, kid. Oh, now it lets me go to do them. Cool, now that we're already here. Oh. Well, dang, come on, I'm just trying to... May as well finish up this thing. Why didn't it just let me go to the other ones? Why did I have to go there first?
Bandits maybe no, but look what they've left us with.
Nothing.
Mummy,
Shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
the bagmen going to come back?
Yes, they are.
The town guard is running from.
Oh, come on. Oh, goods!
Could be I know something more.
Clive, I've
Hi.
found someone who says he's heard the root.
Have you?
Go on.
All right, it's like I said.
Ah.
Isn't old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay up?
Be they knight or
The more
knave.
swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for sword. And who will they all turn to? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper?
Aye, you'll find her right here, plying her trade most.
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular. Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's all,
Oh.
I have places.
Sorry, Took.
Time to squash some rumors.
You don't think Nan's the...
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question.
Oh yeah.
I'll visit this storehouse on the edge.
All right, but
You too, Goots.
You too, Goots.
Maybe you. Ah, there it is. Maybe use that X you got sometime. Man, what's with the way this place is shaped? Slowly.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Man, I need better ways to fast travel.
Let's go.
Or to be able to move faster.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Well, that was quick. Hi.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a
Hi.
fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, boys.
Ha! You're a fool. Cool. Gentlemen, I want you to know you have the ability to refuse his orders before you allow this to happen to yourself.
Leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Joshua, thank you for participating. Oh, more? Here we go. What are you guys doing not inside my tornado? Oh god, there's a healer here. You disgust me. Thanks, Joshy boy. Not bad.
Oh, you've done it now.
I have.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwin finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
What were you guys about to do?
Bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed.
What were you going to do?
The Borgwin wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lump in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well, go on then.
You're not worth the effort.
Ah.
Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
Yeah, that's what that was. I would have killed him, Clive. I guess that makes you a better man than me.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Whoa.
Stop calling me names and stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan.
Well, for they are not lies.
Ah.
Every last word is true.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is
Oh.
only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's
How dare!
existence is a crime. Goose, was it? I have no quarrel with you, only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her, silly.
No, No. I don't care what she did.
Ah!
I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her. Or I'll kill you myself!
Ah!
Goots, no.
Don't do it, Goots.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you
Ah!
Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together?
I left without him, clearly.
Who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind, though it was just Bogam back then. I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet leg.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
I disagree.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Did Karen take him out? Or did someone else?
Goose, you...
Did he kill him?
Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
He's huge!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, that. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Are you taking his eye? Good lord! So, like, what did he do? I need to know.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he?
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
Oh, yeah.
Lost it to old wet legs back when we were working the same rooms. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything.
Ah!
His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? But what if he comes back?
What if he does?
We'll take his other eye.
Right, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it all right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite...
Ah, I gotta let the boy in.
Trust you, Karen.
Now that she ripped out someone's eye, yeah. Never cross her. Ugh. Did you go outside? The boy returns. Oh, my shoulders. Mostly my back. Oh, alright. Let's go. Do I have to go back to the hideaway to complete that quest? Man, they're really making me work for all this. Oh, man. I guess it's a side quest day. I was hoping to get some plot done, but it looks like we're doing side quests and plot tomorrow. Oh, boy. I'm faffing about. Faff-tacular.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Yes, it does. Greatly. How could I have left the search area? Man, I hate Martha's Rest. I hate the shape of it. I hate that it doesn't have multiple doors. There we go. Like, why didn't it just say he was inside? Surely he's around here somewhere. Why does it have to be a mystery where he is?
My lord, Marquis,
Is that... It is you. I am Sebastian Ralph,
Uh-huh.
Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate, of course.
Uh-huh.
We met once before.
I'm aware.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for
Trying to arrange this better.
Sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing.
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's Rest, tasked with learning what I am able of
Mhm.
the realms, and what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
This is true.
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The
Mhm.
years of governance have ground to a halt, and without us, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid...
That sounds like...
What is it?
Hence,
I see.
having enlisted the aid of... Alas, I have lost contact with... They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark...
I'll need to know where they were.
One I sent to investigate the Republic.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you.
And it's sending me back to where I just was. Alright, what's going on in Northreach? Oh, this is about finding the wyvern. Making more monster food.
Nothing like a little...
Oh, this one could be fun. At least this one will let me fight something. Ah. To the shores. Wow, you know what? I've never even been over here. What's all this? It's like a little chunk of map I never even followed.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Yes, she will. She's a rebel, not a rule follower. She'll come where she pleases. See? There you go.
Let's go.
Some kind of wall over there. Oh, there's our blue drake.
Pocket said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
That looks like a dragon. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns.
This must be our wyvern. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Ah, I was gonna punch you. Take it down. I couldn't see it. Rip off its face! This poor guy. Like, no, please, I promise, I was minding my own business! You're the aggressor! Those were his final words. Ah, raptor liver.
That's the wyvern's liver.
No, I have a lot of ability points. Yeesh. Should I upgrade this? I mean, I could. Or I could grab another bar of limit break. That seems fun. I got a 4th bar of limit break. That sounds fun. Chum is pretty fun. Oh wow, Joshua, look at you go. Joshua wants those flowers more than I do.
think that's
Cool.
everything Ollie needs to resolve.
Whoop. No, no, no. I wanted to just zoom out. There we go. Let's head back to the hideout because Charon has, and I could just finish up 2 quests now. Back to back. Why did a personal marker get placed there? I didn't do that. Here's your disgusting ingredients.
So, did you have...
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
There you go.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Well, it seemed to have worked with the scorpion parts. With the scorpion butts. It looks pretty good. I'd try it.
Fried mortress of skyworm.
I'd try it.
Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Does he fall over again? So it was good, right? So Yvonne's dead.
So...
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish.
Oh ho!
It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation.
Oh ho!
A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slump.
Really?
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Huh. You know, I was more okay when it was scorpions. But now we're keeping wyvern in here as cattle. That one seems dangerous.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to...
I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you.
Ah.
Well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots.
Haha, because I don't have a right eye, Goots.
Dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big fine.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Oh, Goots.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like you.
Of course.
Stop it. You made me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion to...
That's fine. I did it for the renown. And this continental cleanser, apparently.
Did you see
Well,
that got hauled in?
sorry, that wasn't me speaking. Let's go. Man, side quest days, am I right? So many of them. Everywhere is a side quest.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
I disagree.
You've seen something.
I think we'll find them. easily. Unless it doesn't let me jump off this cliff. I gotta go all the way out there to find him. I actually do. Huh. Interesting. Ugh. I gotta go all the way over here if I want to find just some guy. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Don't ask what I'm doing that's making me do this.
Someone's got himself.
Definitely not using a pocket knife to cut off a hangnail I found on my thumb just now. Definitely not what I'm doing.
So you can start by giving up. I already told you.
Aren't you supposed to be a sellsword?
Pretty outfit.
Hi.
Please.
I'll deal with this.
Thank you. You that one's must. If you kindly pay the coin you owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Ha! Bet you didn't expect this, did you? So, how do you think this went for you guys? What have we learned today? Did you learn a lesson? Ha! They didn't learn anything. Totally not doing that. That's not why Clive was acting weird with directional inputs during that.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before then?
Many times.
One of Rutherford's he sent me to look for.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison, his men confiscated my effects and locked me.
The captain is no more. And his men...
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so...
What of the Fist Central Command?
There is no Fist Central Command.
Such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital, and those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one.
And it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosario.
I'll find a caravan. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Take them all. Loot all 7 of them for all I care. I think there were 7.
Not at all. No. To find this, if he was bound for Oriflamme.
Yeah, he was bound for the complete opposite side of the continent. Whoop!
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
This one looks like it won't be hard to find. What situation has he ended up in? Oh. Oh, we know he's on this side of the gate. Bloop. Let's see. What, is he dead and lying in the grass somewhere already? Oh. I did not see you there, obvious guy.
What happened here?
If you're with the other, they've already relieved.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by him.
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Lockford.
Ah.
Attendant to the late...
Of the 7 high houses of... It's been a long time since last I saw my great aunt. Is she well?
Are you Marquis?
Haha.
Yes. I was on my way back from the old capital. when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road.
Bandits.
They looked more like It didn't matter in the end.
Ah.
I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward...
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall.
Is that the guy?
Resist, could they?
Those were easy to find. Hey, Dumbos! You!
This one's ours, pretty boy.
No. Hey, I was busy. You brought this on yourself, big boy. Punch in face. Punch in face. I forgot to keep this on to do this. Haha! I thought Torgal had him there for... I didn't think I'd need to do an extra sword swing. I thought your boy Torgs had him. Nice stuff.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
No problem, guy.
This looks to be all of them.
So, you tried to take on that big guy, huh?
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the duke.
It's just Clive. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison intervened in such a brazen attack so close to their game.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city.
I see.
Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, if you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the...
I shall return to Northreach, but allow me to thank you first.
Uh-huh.
Thank Rutherford.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
Well, that was easy. It's a pretty simple quest.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already... I should go and tell...
Let's go tell Rockford, Rutherford, Ferdiford, Ferdinand von Eyre, Ferdiferdiford, Ferds McGirds, the Ferdster, the Lion, the Witch, and the Ferd Man. Alright.
I see.
Hi. Here. The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of Rest, I received word from both...
That was quick.
Be in the right place. They both seem to think the realm's prospects...
I am afraid that Grim Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work.
As it is mine.
Good quest. Let's go back to the story. Meanwhile, at the plot, as they say. An accessory for Bahamut. But I ended up being disappointed in how the Bahamut power worked. Really, it was kind of sad. It really is kind of a disappointment how the Bahamut power works. Yay. Why was it even there if it was just gonna double? We got a ways to go.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Cool.
Assuming they would allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Oh, I thought they were about to allow it. Huh. Huh. I guess they got the other ones. Good work, Jill and Josh. Ooh. Joshua! Yeah! I flipped the table up from under them. I actually forget that I have this lunge attack often. There we go. If I don't have the Phoenix shift, I'll have to remember that I can lunge.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Oh! How dare. Oh, and the lunge probably won't work for flying enemies. Ah! They eat chocobos! How disgusting. Alright, fine. That's it. You deserve that. You know what you did. So every time I approach it, it just moves to a new location, huh? Alright, guy over here, what do you want? It's those two guys from last time, isn't it? Help! It's not anyone I've seen before.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
It swallowed our camp.
Oh!
My own men did this. Chan, there's a village not far from here. It's
I'll go.
Thank you.
Ah, they've all turned.
Forgive me. Lord Kuka.
I'm the guy that killed Koopa. Pooppa. I won't share that small detail. Bad blood. You made a really deep cut. That's the only parts I remember. But now we got bad blood.
Another ether flood.
Now we got problems. It's coming back.
Can't go around it.
I'm remembering it now.
We'll just have to be careful.
Whew. Not evil chocobos. Now that you're all together, I flip the table. I rise to the occasion. There's more. There we go. There's more. It's like, Joshua, I thought you had this guy under control. Nice.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Can you move your left hand? What about your butt cheeks? Where are you? Keep saying words. If I rob this box, will you mind? Oh, there you are. Can you wiggle your ass cheeks still?
You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wounds were...
He was right to send you.
Oh.
Tabor is safe thanks to you.
Is it a rock? What'd you hand me? Huh? What did I get? What do I win? That's a lot of stuff.
You seem...
You must have me confused.
I'm definitely not the guy that killed Kupka.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there.
Huh?
In Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
Yeah?
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
You don't stand a chance.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Didn't think of that, did you?
I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
Hell, nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave!
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
But I will find you, Sid. Someday.
And you will die effortlessly. I'm sure he can't cause any serious problems. I'm sure we'll never see him again. Wolves. I'm not fighting you. You're a non-threat as far as I'm concerned.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
No.
A few places I haven't.
Hi.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here.
Why? Does it suck here?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Cool. Hi.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
I see.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
No.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
I see.
Since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote.
Arise, chicken, arise.
I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
You won't believe it.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
No way.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Well...
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Who? Meanwhile. A round table, huh?
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
Probably.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
They've been paid, huh? Why do you think they'll stay?
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
You weren't?
Dare you?
Oh?
Distinguished members of the council.
Oh, yeah?
Forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What did you...
Oh, yeah, this guy.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashi.
Not really save. More like put under new management. I'm thinking of a whole new form of oppression to put you under.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
Of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Oh, yeah?
Your Majesty.
Why are you here?
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed.
You are correct.
Ha! So you do not deny it.
No, we're proud of it.
Better then, and see our guests to the dungeons.
Enough.
Odin!
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
Oh, you got some of the... Did you get everyone in the room with that one slice?
Here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
What are you talking about?
See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Who could he be talking about?
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Bar? Me no understand. Wow, he really killed everyone in that room with one swing.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Oh. I learned nothing from this.
By the flames.
Oh, I know what that is.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. A figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects. And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all.
Oh.
But gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
Huh?
By all means.
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Joshy boy.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
See ya.
Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
We did beat Bahamut together. I'm sure there's nothing we can't do. Ultima just comes out of it.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
Man.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Whoa. How powerful is Torgal now? Look at how strong he's getting. Ha 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 ha. Joshua! Bark, 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 bark. Alright, we're probably gonna close out here tonight and pick this fine game up more tomorrow. Alright, it'll be great. I lost my mouse. Here we go. Hope you guys join me there. Love you. Made it. Click.